Hello everyone, this is our new camp property that we're cleaning up. As you can see, we got some trash they already picked up, and we've been cleaning some of the brush and dead trees. We'll give you a tour. Over here is where this platform, our camper will go there. Power at the pole here. Power up there. We just gotta get a trench dug for power. We had to cut all this grass. This was like 4 foot tall. Ooh, sun is pretty bright, but we got this little path down here to get near the water. Still picking up more trash here. We'll have to rake this all out. Probably in the spring when some of this stuff we trimmed up breaks down. There's Winchell Creek. Dead tree in the creek. Goes quite a ways across, but you can still get a boat through. My kayak will still fit through there. That shows how far it is down the hill. It's quite a ways. This is a hill where there's a lot of trash I still gotta pick up. Wait till next summer when it is raining. I'll probably burn that off. And then I got a path down here cleared out. Ooh, sorry about the light. The creek, right along the creek, we got this path cleared out. It's looking up towards the road. Cutting some trees down, picking up more trash. Here's a nice spot where I've got a gradual slope into the water. Once I cut all this stuff back and trim it, I'll have a nice slope into the water. Bunch of wood we got cut up. There's, ooh, the sun went away. It's gonna look like it's dark. Here we have a nice spot where I can just, it's a little bit of a path. Got to be cleaned up a little bit more, but once I clean that up a little bit more, I'll have a spot for my kayak to go launch my kayak down there. This is what I was working on today. Getting this tree cut up a little bit. Cut back anyways. That way I've got a nice gradual slope into the water here too. Right from that tree there all the way over to that tree right there on the bank is all gradual slope into the water. And it's the furthest back. We own to the middle of the creek here, so we essentially own underneath the water, I guess. chopping this up, the beavers started to help me. They had already had this piece chopped up and all these chips of wood, and they've got a couple more piles of chips. There was a big piece of wood here. As you can see, this tree here is probably 6-8 inches diameter, and it was probably 10 feet long, and they chopped it all up, took it somewhere, probably one of their beaver dams. This here is a nice little grassy spot, really slopey here. I probably won't do too much here. Maybe over here where it flattens out in the end, we'll do a fire pit or something in the grass, and then we can just have campfires. Kind of hilly, not really much we can do here. It's a little, it flattens out a little bit by the edge of the creek. As you can see, it's quite a slope down to the creek. Still gotta cut more of this tree back. I started, but it's too high. I'll probably have to have a ladder or something. Set up a ladder and I'll be able to slowly cut that back. Get it back to the base of the tree at least. The marker for our septic system. That was here when the house was here. There's a house here that burnt down in 2012. We got a septic and well on the property. Well pipe right up here. 385 feet deep well. Bunch of wood we got cut up. We'll use that for firewood if we need it. The tub we found on the property, that's just marking a hole of some utilities that we have here, so I don't mess with them. This is marking another hole on the property that I gotta deal with. It looks like some sort of drainage pit. We've got I think it was probably to keep that. It might be I think there's some perforated pipe up there. I think they had some sandy here. They might have had some perforated pipe with some drainage to keep it dry here where the house was. I'm not exactly sure what it was for, but that's the view of the creek we'll have. All sorts of fish, wildlife come through here. It'll be nice to be able to set the kayak in the water and go fishing for the day. Ash piles we're burning. More brush. We got a lot of brush to burn. Probably ain't gonna finish it this year, but it's gonna be a lot of more burning to clean up all this. piles and of logs and sticks and brush. That's kind of a weedy area of the creek. I don't really think I can even cast my line through there unless I use something that'll go through the weeds, like a floating lure would. Something to keep the hooks from getting caught in the weeds. Yeah, old pink toilet. Gotta get rid of that. Yeah, this is gonna be a biggest mess. The hardest part to get rid of all these just garbage and the weeds here that'll have to be raked out and picked through and tossed in the trash. And a little bit of an area here where I have to cut back further. Probably gonna, I got it cut back over there, and I just got to get rid of these brush piles, and I can probably cut it a little bit back further. That way I can get up in there and do something in there. I'm not sure what. At least get in there and clean it up, get all the trash picked up, and then we'll maybe plant some trees or whatever. That's a big tree running right across the brook, almost all the way across. I don't think it's pretty rotted. I don't think much holds it from. I think the only thing holding that thing from falling the rest of the way in the brook is a big branch stuck right in the water right there. Probably won't go under that, that's for sure. Probably go take the long way behind it. Stay away from it. My luck could fall on me. But that's the new property. We're hoping to have some trenches dug for power and to hook up the septic and water sometime soon. Right beyond, right to the right of them trees where our camper will sit, right on that hill. We'll have a nice view of the water. I'll keep all this cleared out so that I can see the water and get up in the morning, and I'll set the kayak in the water. We'll go fishing. I'll go fishing for a few hours before it gets hot. Just rained, so I don't know if you can see, but that water's going pretty decent speed. This is not really a fast moving brook or creek. It only goes fast when it rains. But I appreciate watching this. It's exciting to be able to get this and clean it up and get it cleaned up and see what we can do with it. Right here's pretty rough. I hope to flatten this out a little bit. Get some fill in here. Hopefully. Probably gonna put my power pedestal right by the corner of this broken up slab. That way it's only about 50-60 feet over. More trash. This was a lot worse. We probably had a whole trailer full of trash that we pulled out of here, and we still got more. That'll be a little platform. I'm gonna move that so we can have that in front of the camper for a little deck out front. This is what we'll see out the camper window. We'll be able to see all this. Might have to cut some of these trees back. Got that leaning one there. I might have to cut that one down before it falls. We'll see how sturdy it is. Might just get rid of it before it falls. It doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Those are nice and straight. Hopefully we'll keep those. And these ones here. Just cut the lower branches so we can be able to see the water. A lot of clay here, so the water is muddy when it rains a lot. Clears up in between when it ain't raining a lot and it's not moving fast. Nice view of the whole property here. Sun is not helping. You can see all the way over the corner of the property over there where it's cleared out in the grassy area. And we got our little little bit of a lawn here. Some trees for shade. Got that flat area over there with the garbage I gotta pick up. A little path between the two spots, but between these trees. And then you go up the hill in the corner over there, and it's all flat here. Fairly flat. Be good enough for the camper. Well, it's an unbelievable amount of trash that people threw out here. I can't believe that people would do that and make such a mess. But we're cleaning it up and we'll make it into something. Can't wait to go fishing in that creek, see what we get for fish. I don't know if you can hear, but way back in the woods there somewhere. I don't think I can get to it from the creek down here, but there's a waterfall. I can take it down by the creek, I'll shut up for a minute. Maybe you'll be able to hear the creek, the waterfall. I'll take it right down to where I'm gonna launch the kayak. It's probably the closest I can get to it. Anything. There, nice sunny day in the wintertime. This will be the view by the water. Maybe we'll set up a fire pit out here so we can have fires. Sit by the water. Yeah, let me shut up a minute. We'll see if we can get the waterfall. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but I shut up for a few seconds so I can maybe let you hear it. I can't, it's not really too loud, but at night when it's very quiet and you sit out here, you can hear it a lot better because there's not as much going on, not as much traffic and stuff going up and down the road. There's this road here which doesn't get traveled much, but there's a highway and the train tracks not too far away, so it's a little noisy. Yeah, getting that tree over there cut back, that'll be nice. That'll open all this up. I'm gonna have, when I'm done, I'm gonna have this nice and smooth, cleaned all up. Be able to come up here, come on down here and set a chair and throw your line in the water, or go in with the kayak. Some tin roofing that's all smashed up there, and I guess when the house burnt down, everything kind of just got knocked over. All the trash, and nothing got picked up really, other than just leveling off where the house was. That flat slab where the camper will go, that's needs a little fill in the back corner, but that's where the garage was. You can see that wall is I imagine the outer wall of the basement of the house, and the garage was right next to the house. But figure give you a little history of the property. Oh, more trash. Never ends. Trash everywhere. Yeah, get this all cut back, cleaned up, trimmed. It died back. In the spring it'll probably be pretty brittle. I'll be able to just rake it out of here, this weeds. I'll keep it cut back. We own from the road to the middle of the creek, and we own 264 feet wide, which is plenty enough for what we want to do. The actual creek is beyond them weeds. These weeds here. So the center of the creek is basically, you got the swampy area, then you got the creek beyond that, and we own to the center of that, which is quite a ways. I don't know why they made the property line to the center of the creek, but that's the way they did it. Get out of here without tripping. This mess. More trash. Well, I think I'll end the video now. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Please like, subscribe for more videos, hopefully updating what we're doing.